Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for May 20th, 2023. This is now part 2, and we're going to continue on with the Ultra member supported clips. If you're an Ultra member of this channel, you're guaranteed to get your video watched here on the show every week. Without further ado, I think this is going to be a follow-up to something we did last week when we watched a video from someone named Uncle Roger who was criticizing another chef's, curry. So here is, I believe, an interview of this person.
Hey guys, my name's Nigel Ng, and this is my Wired autocomplete interview.
So this is the guy, the real guy behind the Uncle Roger character.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos. Wired autocomplete? Yeah, Uncle Roger see the video before he like some millennial bull. You just Google yourself. Hi,
So there you go. That's his character he
Who
plays.
is Uncle Roger? Hello, niece and nephew. It me? I cook food and talk shit. Why does Uncle Roger love
MSG?
Of course I love MSG. It's the king of flavor. It makes everything better. If you can't cook, just sprinkle MSG on it. The pasta instantly get better. Put it in everything. If your marriage not working, sprinkle MSG on your marriage. Your wife not gonna leave you.
Wow.
Why does Uncle Roger hate Jamie Oliver? Hiya.
It's funny that we just watched the Jamie Oliver video last week, and this is the first major question they ask him.
Jamie Oliver fuck up all the Asian food.
Wow.
Have you seen his egg fried rice? He put chili jam on it. Egg fried rice, 3 ingredients, egg, fry, and rice, and you still mess it up, Jamie. Hiya. Why does Uncle Roger say hiya? That's just a slang word. It just means you're disappointed in something. When things don't go your way, just say hiya. You stab your toe, hiya. Your baby born with 3 arms, hiya. Jamie Oliver make egg fried rice, hiya.
There you go. All on the same level.
What is Uncle Roger's nationality? Uncle Roger from Malaysia.
Oh.
You remember the 2 planes that go missing? That where I'm from?
Wow.
Of course.
Are you responsible for the
That's why
missing
Uncle
planes?
Roger do YouTube now. Change of career. What is Uncle Roger's
Phone number.
Hiya. Cannot give you. Everybody gonna start calling me. All the thirsty auntie gonna start calling me.
Wow.
Cannot. What happened to Uncle Roger? What happened to me? I'm still here? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Where is Uncle Roger from? Malaysia, I say already. How to basic Uncle
What?
Roger. Uncle Roger reviewed this YouTube channel, How to Basic.
Oh, that's why. I was like, how to basic? What does that mean? He's something he reviewed. Okay.
This guy just opened 20 packets of instant noodle and tried to flush it down toilet.
What?
So many people dying of hunger. And then How to Basic, just go watch it. I don't want to think about it. How to make ramen, Uncle Roger. Ramen, very difficult to make, so don't try at home. Just go eat at ramen shop. If you can go to Japan, that even better. Don't make ramen at home. You end up making just some terrible miso paste in boiling water type ramen. That's not good. Proper ramen, you need like 12 hour, 18 hours.
I was just going to say, from going to a real ramen restaurant, what they do is they make it big batch ramen all together, and it slow simmers like overnight into the next day, and then they serve it all day long at the restaurant. If you're just making one batch of ramen, then that's not really ramen. Ramen's supposed to be made a big, slow cooking process overnight. You know, he's exactly right. So you're not getting authentic ramen if you're trying to make it at home. You're never going to get that unless you're cooking for 25 people and you have a giant vat and a huge, kitchen to do it.
24 hours just to make the broth. So don't even try. Just go out and eat. How does Uncle Roger make rice? I use rice cooker.
Yep.
Do you have that? If you Asian, you definitely need rice cooker. If you white, try to buy rice cooker because I see how white people make rice. It's the saddest thing. They use saucepan. They eat that Uncle Ben instant microwave rice.
Hey, I've had that. Actually, I don't use Uncle Ben's. I use a different brand. But how dare he? That's what I do.
Bullshit. Hiya. Why your rice come from pouch? It's the saddest thing. Uncle Roger favorite chef, of course it's Gordon Ramsay. Gordon make food so good. He make egg fried rice so good. Uncle
Does he really?
Roger,
He likes his egg fried rice.
Orange polo. Okay, this is my polo. Nice color. It fit my complexion. Niece and nephew, if you want to buy this polo, I got merch. Go to UncleRogerMerch.com. I know Wyatt. They're gonna delete out this part. They're not gonna let me plug my merch. But don't delete this shit, Wyatt. I'm gonna watch this video. I'm gonna complain. Uncle Roger, adobo. Oh, Uncle Roger recently reviewed Food Network adobo. Jeffrey
that?
Zakarian, he fuck up adobo. He put parsley in it. Parsley in Asian food? You ever have that? That like putting sriracha in pasta. Hi.
Oh, so now, okay, now we're gonna go to the real guy who's not the character. Okay.
Yes. What is Nigel Ng famous for? I play this character called Uncle Roger, this middle-aged curmudgeon uncle who just complains about everything. And I blew up making that BBC food egg fried rice video because they really messed up egg fried rice, such a simple dish that every Asian knows how to do in our sleep. For the BBC, you know, this great world-renowned organization. So they can report on like Pearl Harbor and World War II and all those things. Like, amazing journalism, but they can't make a simple Asian dish. When did Nigel Ng start comedy? I started comedy in 2011 when I was in university. I went to Northwestern near Chicago. As an open mic at a coffee shop, we just went on stage. Nobody was listening. People were just on their laptops. And I got a few chuckles my first gig. That gave me enough delusion for me to keep going.
Do you prefer doing stand-up comedy or do you like making YouTube videos as Uncle Roger?
Oh, they're both great. They're both great in different ways. Stand-up, you get the immediate rush of the audience's laughter. YouTube, you got to just film it at home. You don't have to leave.
He's
You
right.
just film it.
He
drop
1,000,000% agreed. When I used to just make the on-demand stuff, you have to assume that what you're doing is funny or entertaining because you don't see a reaction until the video goes live later. When you're a live streamer, now I can see your immediate reactions. I can see if you like what we're doing. I can see if you're being entertained. I can adjust on the fly. I can react to you guys, have conversation. It's different. So I really enjoy being interactive. I don't think he would ever do an interactive stream because he's kind of a scripted character, right? Yes, Willow, I will see you later tonight, Willow. Maybe. Okay, let's continue.
Box it to your editor, he edits, you edit, you post it, everything's good, you don't even have to leave the house. So it's great. Bring on another pandemic. I'll keep making the YouTube
Wow.
videos. Who is Nigel Ng dating? No one right now.
Right.
Oh God, I feel so thirsty. Can Nigel Ng actually
Can he actually cook?
I am a decent home cook. If it's from scratch, then it's usually just something simple like pasta. It's annoying to cook for yourself because you go to the grocery store and then you have to buy like a whole bulb of garlic. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna use like 4 cloves, that's
He
it.
is absolutely positively right. When I was first becoming a YouTuber, and I got my place for myself, my condo in Connecticut, and people would say, well, how do you eat? And I was like, well, this is annoying. Like, I don't cook for myself because if I do, it's too much work. You got to go buy ingredients. That's way too much than what you need for one meal. You got to sit there for an hour, 2 hours cooking, prepping. Then you cook. Now you got to clean. It's like, dude, I just spent like 3-4 hours for a meal. Like, what did I just do? So sadly, when I used to live by myself, I used to always eat out, and it was terrible. But now, you know, my wife usually cooks very good meals for the both of us, and then they're worth it. And plus, she's good to cook. She can make leftovers, and we can have multiple meals out of what she's spending time on, so it's worth the time, you see? So I totally understand what he's saying.
You know, and then you just end up wasting a lot of food. So I end up just eating out a lot. I think too, if you're bad at cooking, the trick is not to continue cooking, you know, because you just keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. If you're bad at cooking, stop cooking. Don't eat out, you know? Stop being cheap. Just spend your money at a restaurant.
All right, we'll move on now. That was good. I liked seeing both aspects. I definitely liked seeing the character, but then the real person too. That was a good one. Oh, this next one's interesting. This is a game that apparently I just started seeing things about this on Twitter. I didn't know too much about it, but now apparently this game is got trailers and everything. Let's see what this is. Look at this. So a cartoon style, but it's a first-person shooter with you know, it's adult content. You're shooting guys' heads off and stuff. See, it's an interesting concept, but as you can see, it's in early development. Like there's no stages set up yet. It's just an idea. What they need to now do is design, you know, a plot and stages. But the idea of cartoony style graphics in a first-person shooter is kind of interesting. Punch the guy's head up. Look at that, you destructible walls. That's a good, cool concept. Yeah. Oh, Tommy gun. Yeah, I like the idea. I feel like once the game's, you know, partially completed, it'll come together and it'll look much better. Right now it's so early, but I like the concept of the idea, and I think that it might turn into something good long term. Kind of like Cuphead. Cuphead's kind of the same style of art, right? So there you go. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly loot this.
Come on, what are you doing?
I just need to be thorough.
Nice.
Can you do it like faster?
Yeah, it won't take a sec. All right.
Adam, come on.
And there we are. Cool. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
No. Adam, no.
Oh, I have to, Brett. I have to.
No, Adam, come
No,
on.
I need to. I need to search everything.
Why?
I just have to, Brett. I have to search everything.
Why everything?
Because there could be some really good loot in here.
You literally know that there is never anything in these.
Could be, Brett.
But there's not.
But what if there's like a skull of Raoul in one of these boxes?
Okay, what? So the level 4 bandits that we just murdered have the skull of Raoul in a random chest next to a piece of old rope and some half-eaten cheese, do they?
I know, but they're...
Playing with a loot addict. See, first of all, this is so many different references. Number one, it makes sense if you've ever played any of the Elder Scrolls games. Oh, by the way, it says we've detected copyright in audio and video, so apparently I can't watch the rest of this clip. Let's skip to the next one. All right, before we continue on here. So, figures, I can't watch any more of it. So basically, if you've ever played like an Elder Scrolls game, that's exactly what it's like. Like, you'll go into a cave, you'll fight a ton of like enemies, and there'll be like in the back a bunch of barrels and boxes and shit, and there's nothing in it. It's all junk. But I can see people who are like addicted to that style of game. They got to look at every little micromanaged thing. It's almost like obsessive compulsive disorder, where you must check everything in the environment to make sure that there's not a little missed piece there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. The other thing I saw so many references there. So you notice their names. The guy is really a woman and the woman is really a guy, but they're role playing the opposite gender, which, you know, is funny because they say that happens a lot online. But then also, what was the other thing too? Oh, the point she makes. She's like, we just fought like 4 generic enemies. What makes you think there's like a godlike item in this room? Is absolutely right. There wouldn't be. But I'm about to, oh, I gotta check everything. I gotta check every piece of the room, right? Okay, so this is interesting. Many of you may not get this. I haven't seen this clip yet. I've never seen it before. Apparently, this is supposed to be like an infamous clip from back in the day, over a decade ago, when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was a very popular tournament game. I was not paying attention at this point in the community. Like, I wasn't into it. So I didn't like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I played it for like a few months, and then I kind of retired from competitive play and never really attended tournaments ever again. But apparently, there was some crazy stuff going on in the game at certain points, and some of the commentary got crazy. So we're going to see what this is. I don't actually know because I've never seen the clip. But what so understand, this is supposed to be a very notable clip of commentary in the game. So let's listen, okay? It's not very long.
But your Virgil's looking really, really stiff right now. You know why? It's not that his Virgil's looking stiff. He's playing
I got the Chris G jitters.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he went to the tournament, so I think I can't play my normal game because he went to the tournaments. I hit him, but I dropped him because
so
Chris G.
scared.
I'm so scared. Oh my
So if you don't know what he's saying here, he's making fun of this guy, Flux. Chris G at this point was a well-known tournament winner, okay? A high-level player. Flux is also a good player, but what he's saying is Flux has the jitters, meaning he's losing not because he can't beat Chris G, but just because Chris G is a notable player, he can't play his game, and like he just said, he's dropping combos, he's making mistakes. So this is 2 guys commentating on the live stream. The players, I don't think, can hear this, all right? But yeah, like, I get it, because a lot of people say that too. They say, Phil, in your tournament days when you were playing competitive Street Fighter, how did you play top-level players? So, like, I just treat every person I play in a tournament as an equal. I don't see them as you're godlike above me or you're a scrub below me. I just see it at any given day, someone can beat someone else. It doesn't matter who you are, because there's top players who have bad days and there's unknowns who have great days. And I've seen both ends of that spectrum of performance in a competitive setting. So I don't care if I'm playing Tokido or Justin Wong, or if I'm playing, you know, Joe Splamoni from Hoboken, New Jersey, who no one's ever heard of. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take it seriously. I'm going to play my game. But because of that mindset, I never really got shook. And that's why when I went to tournaments where like Evo, here I am defeating every top player in the black bracket of death in Super Turbo, because I don't care who I'm playing. I literally don't give a shit. I just play my game and see how it pans out. But what they're saying in the commentary is, here's a guy who basically should be winning the match, but he's dropping everything because he's nervous, and they're making fun of him because of it.
My God, you got me in a foot dive. I'm losing right now. I knew I was gonna lose. God damn, I wish I was a better player than this. Damn it.
Oh my God, that's fucking... Dude, that's Noel, and that's Chris Matrix. They're from New York City. I know exactly who they are. They're infamous shit talkers in the Marvel community. Let's put it that way. I didn't know that's who was commentating.
Whoa, we got the Chris Jitters. Chris Jitters. All right, let's see what I can get going here. I got zero. I got cheapness. I got the best team in the game, but I still can't seem to beat him. Oh my gosh, he keeps putting hooks in my ass. Missiles coming down at me and everything. I swear I can do my lightning loop. I swear I...
No, that was the other thing too. Like Chris, if I remember correctly, Chris G would pick teams that people like, they weren't known as like top tier teams, but then he would make them top tier and change the whole balance of the game, right?
Day and night in training mode, I got him down. Played the last guy, came out fine, but I can't seem to finish it until I got the Chris Jitters.
The Chris Jitters.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Oh no, but I'm playing Chris.
Shoot, what we gonna do right here? Oh, yeah, let's take him to church.
Come on, just
got the
let
corner
me show you
combo.
I got him. This is exactly the part I didn't mess up on. I practiced this part so much.
I practiced this part so much.
I hope I don't drop it. Yeah, I did it. I didn't drop it.
It's my B&B.
I never fuck it up. Oh, keep him in the corner. Oh, yeah, now I get my cheek. Oh, no, I fucked it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you hate to see this type of thing happen.
We hate to see this type of thing happen. He had control of the match and he dropped his combo. Yep, that's the end of a character. Now, do you guys see why I don't like Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Can you understand why I don't? Not the commentary. The commentary's funny, okay? It's the gameplay. Like, literally, I hit you once, 100% damage combo, you lose a character. Oh, I dropped my combo. Okay, now I counterattack. I hit you with 100% damage, lose your character. I hate that. I don't like that at all. I don't like a game where it's like an instant death, touch of death move. It's stupid in my opinion. Like, where's the skill there? All you do is you practice the combo over and over to do 100% damage. You get the one hit and you do it again. It's such a simplistic kind of gameplay. That's why I don't like Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Explosion, disintegrated. Leaves no evidence.
It's simplistic gameplay that looks fancy but isn't. There's nothing complex about it. I got one hit. Here comes my combo. Look, I got my one hit. Here it comes.
It's just Chris G. I can't beat him.
Oh my, he's just doing whatever he wants because the missiles are so hidden. Damn, I don't know how to cope with this.
I just did it.
Wow.
He did a full screen super for no reason and it works.
Chris G is gonna work. It has to work.
Crossed him up. Crossed him up with Wesker.
Anything I do has to work.
Wesker, an incredibly fast rush down character
Damn, guys, I got a match
in this
coming
game,
up. I will
but
see
overall
you guys
wasn't that good.
I'm gonna X that right
In the scheme of things.
I will see you guys right after this match. Oh wait, we got something.
Yeah,
here.
he got him with the X
We got
Factor,
something here. Let
which
me
means
see
now he
something,
can come
Flux.
back.
Let me see something, Flux. Oh shoot, we get life back. We got double trigger 4 meters.
He got him.
We get the hit off.
He got him.
He's not trying
Yep.
to put him away just yet.
Wow.
I'm going out in style. If I'm gonna get the Chris Jitters, I'm gonna look good getting the jitters.
So that's it. That's 1-1. Okay. So, again, that game, I never really liked it competitively. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I loved. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, they just changed the formula to become so much of a one-hit win. You saw, that's what it was. Get one hit, oh, I killed the whole character. Get one hit, I killed the whole character. I hate that. I don't think that's even, like, skill. That's more like you're fishing for one hit and then just execute your combo. And that's why I never liked the game. I'm not saying the players are bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I don't like that style of game. Any game that's like that, I like a game that has a lot of extended gameplay where there's chances to come back, there's chances to outplay the person. You know, there's just, that doesn't even exist in this game. And that's why I never really liked it. And by the way, I'm being asked, did these guys ever commentate or anything on my gameplay? No, I was done. This is, even though this video is 10 years ago, like, I retired from competitive tournament play around 2011. I still remember I went to a tournament that was for the original Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I didn't even want to play it. Like, I had hurt my neck, so I couldn't feel my thumb. so I couldn't even play. Like, I was trying to do a combo. I couldn't even tell if I was hitting the buttons because my hand was numb. And I was like, what am I doing? I don't really like this game. I don't know why I'm here. So I just stopped going to tournaments. So that was, you know, a long time ago. That was 12, 13 years ago. This video is from 10, so this is after my time. So, okay.
This thing's zoomed. Oh, there, okay. Fucking stupid thing.
What is this?
Alright.
I have no idea what we're watching.
So my little brother Jesse's playing Xbox on my dad's TV, and this is like one of those things like nobody's allowed to touch this TV. Every time my dad catches one of us on here, he flips the fuck out.
This is gonna be bullshit, isn't it? This is gonna be one of those staged videos of rage. I'm calling it right now.
He'll be home in 5 minutes. So
this is gonna be bullshit.
He should be home any second. This will be fucking funny. Oh, hey, boobs. Just poopy chicken. Fucking Skyrim, you kidding me? Oh, yeah.
Prepare for bullshit. What are they playing? Skyrim? Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, he just happened to start a new game of Skyrim. It's the intro of the game. He just happened to do that when he knew that his dad was coming home and would be pissed at him playing on a TV. Oh, that's totally not staged or anything, right? The fucking intro cutscene of Skyrim.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the ones waiting for us.
I always start the beginning of an insanely long narrative-based RPG when I know my dad might be coming home any minute and be pissed at me.
What? Awesome.
Wait, no. Shit, no, don't happen. You just go for a little bit. I feel sorry. Dad, what are you doing, Dad? Dad, leave it in there. What are you doing? You are bullshit. What? Bullshit. It's always bullshit. You always never listen. Are you crazy?
What is he doing? It's not on fire. The Xbox is not on fire. And he's wafting it with his hoodie as if it's on fire to put out a fire that doesn't exist.
This is what I think. What do you get up? What do you get away? Yeah. What do you, Dad, in this room. Dad. Where are you at?
Oh, fuck.
Fucking crazy.
27 million views. Dude, why are people so stupid? Why would you watch this and think it's real? Every aspect of it is staged and fake and bad and badly acted as well on top of that. Like, why do people like this content? I never understood it. I just don't. The whole destroy culture. I must destroy something and overact. And it's so entertaining on YouTube. It's dumb as shit. Obviously, what's the big deal? He destroyed an Xbox. You can probably go buy another one right now. You probably have 3 more in the house, right? It's not like the guy's poor. Look at the house, right? Boy, that's stupid. But again, 27 million views over a decade ago. Where was the entertainment in that? I don't get it. I really am at a loss. I just don't understand. This meant the angry grandpa stuff, this kind of stuff. I don't get it. That's right over my head, I guess. It's nothing that I would ever enjoy. Anyway, guys, that's it for part 2 of DSP versus the internet for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Much more to come. 2 more hours of content actually to come. But in the meantime, thank you all for your support, for chilling with me here on the stream. For those watching on demand, more parts coming. See you then.